Adam22 says no jumper is broke and announces layoffs. Man, I don't believe this. Y'all believe this? Man, I think this is a play with since the feds don't came to him and something. It's one of them plays like, you know how 50 said, you know, he's broke and all that bankruptcy file for. I don't believe this. Let's hear it though.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No jumper is going broke. I know that might sound crazy. Between both of our YouTube channels last month, we got over 25 million views. We're doing well on Facebook and Snapchat. We employ quite a few of the hottest content creators on the West Coast, and we pump out an insane amount of content on a weekly basis. How could we be going broke? Well, let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams all took a hit. We hired a whole bunch of editors and other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million, thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during the pandemic was going to continue. And unfortunately, that did not happen. Our YouTube numbers, which had doubled or even tripled, gradually returned to normal. Our Snapchat and Facebook numbers, which had exploded during COVID, sometimes even hitting 6 figures a month, shrank by about 80% or more. Our Patreon, which was absolutely killing it for a year or two when we were doing uncensored. So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No jumper is going broke. I know that might sound crazy. Between both of our censored, aka nude interviews with up-and-coming superstars like Kazumi and Sky Bree fell off quite a bit with the launch of Plug Talk and a decreased interest in seeing us interview stars. In addition to that, you might recall that the channel took quite a hit when approximately 8 of our hosts left the platform in March of 2023. Although we've definitely largely recovered and managed to build up a very healthy roster of talent since then, that certainly took a toll on our business for a while as well. All that stuff hurt the business, but we were still solidly profitable. That is, until the last few months, where we experienced 2 major L's that we never could have seen coming. First, we lost the No Jumper Instagram. After almost 10 years of building it up and essentially no strikes on our account, we got taken down one day, and we still have absolutely no idea why. Uncensored, aka nude interviews with up.
Wait. What? Do y'all believe this shit? No, some real shit though. Do y'all believe this shit? Nah, fuck that. Hold on, fuck that. Wait, hold on. Maybe I didn't hear that right. Hold on.
Channels last month, we got over 25 million views. We're doing well on Facebook and Snapchat. We employ quite a few of the hottest content creators on the West Coast, and we pump out an insane amount of content on a weekly basis. How could we be going broke?
Exactly.
Let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams all took a hit. We hired a whole bunch of editors and other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million, thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during the pandemic was going to continue. And unfortunately, that did not happen. Our YouTube numbers, which had doubled or even tripled, gradually returned to normal. Our Snapchat and Facebook numbers, which had exploded during COVID, sometimes even hitting 6 figures a month, shrank by about 80% or more. Our Patreon, which was absolutely killing it for a year or two when we were doing uncensored. So they're uncensored, aka nude interviews with up-and-coming superstars like Kazumi and Sky Bree fell off quite a bit with the launch of Plug Talk and a decreased interest in seeing us interview stars. In addition to that,
I'm sorry, that decreased interview from that decreased number from people who's not wanting to see stars. Yeah, I mean, duh.
You might recall that the channel took quite a hit when approximately 8 of our hosts left the platform.
Shout out to Fig Mini World. Shout out to Big Bro ENT. You know what I'm talking about?
March of 2023. Although we've definitely largely recovered and managed to build up a very healthy roster of talent since then, that certainly took a toll on our business for a while as well. All that stuff hurt the business, but we were still solidly profitable. That is, until the last few months, where we experienced 2 major L's that we never could have seen coming. First, we lost the No Jumper Instagram.
Did this happen? I don't keep up with these niggas shit, but did this really happen? Y'all let me know in the comments.
After almost 10 years of building it up and essentially no strikes on our account, we got taken down one day, and we still have absolutely no idea why. Uncensored, aka nude.
What's the second one? Anyway, y'all believe this shit though? Y'all keep it a stack with me, man. Don't hold back. I know most of y'all like to watch this shit and not comment. Do y'all believe this shit? Drop that motherfucker in the comments, man. I don't. This is why I don't believe it. He ain't say none of this shit all through the year. None of that time. Until this whole Rico thing where Brick Baby is gone and, you know what I'm saying, and all this good shit. now, you don't, feds don't pull up on him and all that good stuff. I think there's something deeper going on. I think there got to be something more, because why did he choose right now? You know what I'm saying? Why he choose right now to say that? I don't believe this shit. I don't believe this. I feel this nigga is trying to finesse the system, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he trying to finesse the system, bro. Because another thing about this, Adam is a very prideful guy. He doesn't even take accountability for shit. Like, when AD and them left and all that, he wouldn't even take accountability. You know what I'm saying? When House Phone, like you just see, like, the 8 people he said left, Figmedia World, Big Bro, ENT, he didn't take accountability that it was his fault. I don't think this nigga, the non-accountable Adam22, by the way, shout out to him, will ever admit that, hey, man, I ain't got, hell no, I refuse to believe it, bro. Because he knows that Figmedia World, Biggest Bros ENT, and all the other people you ain't talking about, niggas going live. Niggas going to talk about it. Shit. All the people that have been, that was fucking with them, aka myself, that left, the no jumper or whatever it is when they left, gonna talk about it. I don't think this nigga, bro. I don't believe it. Do y'all believe this shit? Let's keep it a stack. Keep it a stack with me, bro. Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a bigger play at hand, bro. Maybe the feds don't set something to, bro, or you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's throw a couple of theories out there. Bruh gave up some, not necessarily, he's a civilian, but he gave up, the cease and desist for the Big U thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his credibility as a street interviewer, people like, man, this man just giving out info like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't, I thought he said he right, maybe that's part of it. 2, maybe the feds got something on him. I just can't see how bruh is, like, you know what I'm saying? I just can't see it. But then again, he rose some good points. You know what I'm saying? The whole POR and stars, POR and stars thing. Of course, people ain't trying to watch that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, initially, yes. That's the thing with No Jumper, right? They went from, interviewing, up and coming guys, all that good stuff, to going for the wow factor. And you know how the wow factor thing is. It's very temporary, right? Like, the reason my channel, the Positive Vibes channel, is not as big as all these other channels, you know what I'm saying? It's because I'm not a wow factor guy. Right? Yes, I cover trending topics, but I'm not out here just spewing bullshit. I'm out here trying to relate things to, positivity, empathy. Of course, you already know niggas love negativity more than positivity. So if a nigga is, talking about some positive shit, people going to tune off. You know what I mean? But he capitalized on the negative part. You know what I'm saying? His people in there, went with the whole Flacco thing, them, all that little shit, Lush, and all that stuff that really happened. He was just capitalizing off drama within the No Jumper circle, right? So now I feel like maybe now he don't calm down, because people ain't trying to crash out no more, knowing that feds watching. Ain't nobody gonna be talking all that extra shit on there no more. I think also, with all this stuff, people now knowing that the feds, like, we understand what's going on, the temperature right now in the land. You know what I'm saying? As opposed, when we're talking about like podcasters and street shit, everybody now is on their P's and Q's. All that talking about, all that good shit, it's not happening no more. I'm pretty sure, or not pretty sure, my bad. I'm guessing that, all those interviews that he probably got set up where people gonna come on there and talk about street shit, they probably don't see what went down, and they say, nah, we ain't doing this no more. So maybe he's seeing in the future that he ain't gonna have, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I think is going down. I don't believe that they going broke. Bro, come on, bro. This nigga is too prideful, bro. Like, am I lying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Based on what y'all observe about bro, you know what I'm saying? All the things that's been going on. Doesn't he seem like a nigga that don't take it? Well, not nigga. A white boy that don't take accountability for shit? So why would he take accountability now? Unless it has something detrimental, like, you know what I'm saying? Unless something else is on the table. Because he don't look like he missing any meals, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how is he, you know what I mean? Of course, we understand, when millionaires say, we going broke, they're basically going from millionaire status to maybe hundreds of thousands, you know what I'm saying? Which is, they probably can't sustain that lifestyle. But I really just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Do y'all believe it? I don't believe it. Mind you, I'm gonna take him for his word, because as I said, he's coming up here. There's a lot right now, you know what I'm saying? This is embarrassing and some more shit. So in a sense, although Adam doesn't care, he doesn't get embarrassed. This nigga let somebody smash his wife and all that good stuff, and he tried to make bread out of it. Which, if you see this comment section, people going crazy talking about, why don't you just go smash, let your wife go smash? I don't, I think there's something deeper in it, and I like to hear y'all's theories. What's y'all's conspiracy theories, or whatever they call that shit? What y'all think about it? Y'all think this is legit, or y'all think bro's trying to cover his ass from something, or y'all think that he ain't got no more interviews coming on because people don't see that No Jumper might be a police station? Yeah. Yo, I didn't even mean to say it like that. But like a police state, you know what I'm talking about? Like where basically, all the information there is, free, you know what I mean? And, the LA scene, as I said, I believe the LA podcast scene now, all the street niggas, because, street niggas got into podcasting because, street niggas looking for an easy way to make money. That's the whole idea of street. Make money, you know what I'm saying, any way you can, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? So maybe people seeing this and they just like, bro, okay, yeah, the so-called biggest platform, you know what I'm saying, in the West Coast, it's not necessarily trustworthy in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might want to pull back. Y'all think maybe that's what it is? I'm not sure. I don't know. But if I'm taking him for his word, damn. You know what I'm saying? But why now? Why are you saying this now amidst all this whole RICO shit and all that? Why now? Why? They just had academics, Vlad, what's it called? Whack, Trap Lord Ross, all them niggas right there, did a whole, like the stars of their cast, right? So, I don't know. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? But that it would also make sense because if you all notice that Flacco, shout out to Poetic Flacco has been putting out a lot of videos recently. He's been really on his grind, like, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. So maybe that letting go thing is a thing. By the way, if that's the case, then Flacco probably gonna go fuck with DJ Academics because Academics, that's Flacco is his underling. You know what I'm saying? His the one that's supposed to be the next one up type shit, right? So I don't know. Y'all can let me know what y'all think because for me, I think I don't really know what to think about it, but I don't know. I'm gonna take him for his word, but I don't really believe it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need him to show us proof or anything, but I just don't believe it. You know what I mean? But hey, y'all can let me know what y'all think.